Fans, at this time, we ask you please turn your attention to the field for today's Senior Day ceremony for post-university men's soccer. Our first senior joined the program this year from Goldie Beacom College, appearing in one match so far this year with one save against Chestnut Hill College. From Denton, Maryland, goalkeeper number 0, Chris Jones. Test. Fans, at this time, we ask you please turn your attention to the field for today's Senior Day ceremony for post-university men's soccer. Our first senior joined the program this year from Goldie Beacom College, appearing in one match so far this season with one save against Chestnut Hill College. From Denton, Maryland, goalkeeper number 0, Chris Jones. This senior joined the team last season playing 20 games in goal with 19 starts and a 0.97 goals against average. He was named to the CACC All-Conference second team, finishing with a 12-3-3 record and 9 shutouts. From Madrid, Spain, goalkeeper number 1, Ricardo Moreno. This senior has been with the team for 3 seasons, playing in 17 games for a total of 160 minutes. From East Hartford, Connecticut, forward number 2, Ricardo Sanguino. Our next senior has been with the program for 3 seasons, appearing in 32 games, starting 22 of those with 4 goals and 5 assists for 13 points. He also scored a game-winning goal against Chestnut Hill College at home last season. From Edinburgh, Germany, midfielder number 6, Lucas Glade. This senior joined the program 3 seasons ago, playing in 51 games with 42 starts, scoring 6 times with 8 assists during that stretch, and last year had the game-winning goal in overtime of the CACC quarterfinals at home against Jefferson University. From Stavanger, Norway, midfielder number 8, Marcus Botungi. Our next senior came from Lewis University this season, assisting on 2 goals in his 13 appearances overall in 5 starts this season that have totaled 587 minutes. From London, England, forward number 7, Mohamed Sanyang. Our next senior joined the team from North Carolina Wesleyan University, netting 2 goals so far on the campaign, including the game winner against Franklin Pierce University to help the Eagles beat the Ravens for the first time in 10 seasons. From Buenos Aires, Argentina, forward number 9, Tiago Feller. Our next senior has spent 2 seasons with the program, accumulating 10 goals and 6 assists across 35 games, 31 of which he has started. Recorded the first post-hat trick since 2022 against Holy Family University this season, had the game-tying goal in the closing moments against Goldie Beacom College at home. From Coimbra, Portugal, midfielder number 10, Luis Rodriguez. Our next senior has been with the program for 3 seasons, scoring 3 times with 2 assists across 38 games played. Last season, he scored the game-winning goal on the road against Goldie Beacom College in a 2-0 win for Post. From Dusseldorf, Germany, midfielder number 11, Diego Riggi. This senior spent 6 seasons with the program, overcoming multiple season-long injuries to continue playing and making an impact with the team, scoring career-high 5 goals this season, including at least one in each of the last 3 games, and totaling 9 goals and 3 assists for his career. From Madrid, Spain, midfielder number 14, Pablo Tenorio. Next senior came to the team this season from West Liberty University, helping anchor the post defense in 6 games played so far this year, 3 of which he has started. From Derry, Ireland, defender number 15, Cormac McGinley. This senior transferred in last season to post and has played 8 minutes across 2 games so far this season. From Rochester, New Hampshire, for number 17, Michael Moore. Coming from Longwood University, this senior has helped anchor the post defense as well across his 11 games played and started so far this season, totaling up 963 minutes. From Ferrol, Spain, defender number 20, Iago Rodriguez. From Bethel University, transferring in this season, making 9 starts in 10 total appearances. This senior has accumulated 2 assists in his 839 minutes played. From Casablanca, Morocco, midfielder number 21, Sami Sharaf Amal. Our next senior has been with the team for 2 seasons, playing in 22 games with 18 starts, in which he has totaled 6 assists. This season, he has 4 of those for 4 points across 814 minutes played. From Belo Horizonte, Brazil, forward number 23, Mateus Milagres. Also hailing from Belo Horizonte, Brazil, our next senior joined the team this season, starting in 7 of his 13 games played while assisting on 3 goals in that stretch across 500 total minutes played. Midfielder number 26, Lucas Fernandez. And our 17th and final senior of today's ceremony comes from the College of St. Rose the other year, making his mark this year so far with a National Player of the Week recognition, 3 CACC Goalkeeper of the Week honors, 2 weekly honor rolls for the CACC, and in 13 games so far this season, he is 6-0-7 with a 0.62 goals against average and 5 shutout wins. From Paris, France, goalkeeper number 30, Leopold Dufont. Post University would like to thank our seniors for all their hard work and dedication to the men's soccer program throughout their time here at the institution and wish them well in their next chapter. This next senior has spent 2 seasons with the program, accumulating 10 goals and 6 assists across 35 games, 31 of which he has started, and recorded the first post hat trick since 2022 against Holy Family University, and had the game-tying goal in the closing moments against Golden Beacon College this season. From Coimbra, Portugal, midfielder number 10, Luis Rodriguez.
Hello, friends, and welcome to a CACC broadcast between two CACC foes. It's the Georgian Court Lions taking on the Post University Eagles. Well, good evening, everyone, on this chilly Saturday afternoon. I'm Anthony Altamirano on the play-by-play, here for your viewing enjoyment of this CACC duel between the top dog in the CACC in the Post Eagles and another top 5 competitor in the Georgian Court Lions. Should be a good matchup here as we're just awaiting kickoff here at Lemoy Field in the Constitution State of Connecticut here in Waterbury. Well, today is senior night at Lemoy Field, the final home game of the regular season for the Eagles, who enter today among the teams under consideration for the Division II championship. The Eagles can strengthen their postseason resume and keep their hold atop the CACC standings with a win before heading into conference tournament play. With Georgia Court looks to secure a spot in the CACC tournament with some points today, both sides have plenty to play for, post-chasing momentum, and Georgian Court fighting to stay alive for the playoff race. As we begin kickoff here at Lemoy. Should be a fun night. We honored our seniors here at Post University pregame, and of course, it's a special occasion for all, including the players, but their families and the coaches too, who have been alongside these players throughout their careers as they look for a uplifting send-off here at home one final time in the regular season. Well, for Haley's side, they are undefeated in all play, but especially at home. They're 6 wins, 0 losses, 7 ties this season. That's good for first in the CACC, and well, they've been protecting home turf all season long. It's one of the toughest environments to play in the entire league, and they'll look to close this regular season unbeaten at home. They've practically made this place their own fortress. A perfect setting to celebrate their final night here in Waterbury. And of course, a win today would add another layer to what's already been one of the most dominant home stretches in Post's modern era. Of course, I'm referring to what's been their best start in program history, unbeaten in 13 games to start the season. There's never been a Post team in this program on men's soccer side that has started a season better. That's their best start. And of course, at the helm of this juggernaut of a team is Ted Haley in his 21st season. And he knows what it takes to win. He has never led a Post team to anything but the postseason. He's unsure of what it's like to not make the postseason. Every season under his helm, Post University has made the postseason, and of course they've been crowned champions several times under Coach Haley. And he steers a tough ship. High expectations from above, as that one is going to be a throw-in. The Eagles will look to strike first today. They had a good time last time out in their matchup. They won their last match they played here at Lemoy Field earlier this week. That was, of course, against Caldwell as a 2-0 win. And they'll look to do something similar here against the Lions of Georgian Court. The Lions very much in the playoff race for the CACC tournament, sitting at 5th in the standings entering today. And they're against one of the toughest teams to play in this conference this season. They're going to look to potentially play spoiler in their final home game and maybe steal a win on the road. Only time will tell what will truly happen here on this chilly Saturday afternoon. We hope you're inside, maybe enjoying some tea or some hot cocoa. That one will roll out. It'll be a throw-in. Well, Ted Haley's lineup doesn't look too different from what we've seen all season long. Aiden Tross up there at the top with Matias Milagris. And in the midfield, Lucas Fernandez and Pablo Tenorio. Luis Rodriguez and Marcus Botani. That rounds out the middle of Haley's field. And then back in the back is Iago Rodriguez, Agnaldo Hermano, and Pedro Vercosa. Of course, in goal is Leopold Defoe. He's been somewhat of a giant himself back there on goal, one of the best goalies in the CACC this season. And that's how Haley's lineup is playing today. This one will find its way out. Post will try to push it back towards the opposition. Whistle blows. It'll be a foul. Free kick awarded to the Georgian Court Lions. Georgian Court Lions, of course, led by Dino Rasso. And his lineup has got Allende Batista in the back in goal, the Jackson, New Jersey native. He's also got Jack Pauladine Smith in the midfield and Felix Cramper back on the defensive end, along with Mikey Mallon and Sander Rinning, Tim Wilk, all in the midfield. That's how his midfield rounds out. Sees Brian Sanchez also in the midfield and Oscar Yennison in back on that defense. Nabil Khan finds his way up at the top. And that is how Rasso's lineup rounds itself out for today's affair. This cross is sent over to the right wing. This could be a chance for Post early on, taken away by GCU. Whistle blows and it's out. Well, for Post, they're going to look to, again, play aggressive. Last time out, they did just that. Pablo Tenorio sunk a shot into the back of the net within the first few minutes of the game. And they'll hope to pursue that offense, that same offense that they had earlier this week. Today, as the header just misses, goes over the crossbar. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe it. Neither can Haley. We see him on the sideline there. I mean, that was just so close. A good header, but just off nonetheless. As Rasso's side taking it back up the other way. Through ball intercepted by the Eagles. Armano passes it off to Defoe. Kicks it over to his left side. The defense there is able to force that one out. Back to Defoe. Kicked away. Tried to head it. This is now GCU. Whistle blows. This will be a foul called. It'll be a Post University free kick. Passes this one up on the wide right. Now back to the middle. Good ball movement here from the Eagles. Tries to play this one wide. Has to take a step back. This is Aiden Tross. Now playing it on the wing. Good ball movement here from post. Plays it back to Agnaldo Hermano. Now this could be a chance for GCU. Lots of post defenders in their way. They're going to have to get creative. Post sends this one away, but still danger. Now whipping it over to the right wing. Here's GCU sending it back towards the box, deflected away. Still fighting for possession. The two teams now kicked out. Be a throw-in. Post trying to clear it. This is a counterattack. Now on the opposition, here's Aiden Tross. Tross passes it off, and now Tross is running for the through ball. Now he's got a chance to go here. Kicked away. Post still regains possession. This could be trouble. Here's Fernandez. Back to Glade. Glade now sends it over to Tross. Agnaldo Hermano. Now back to Glade. Glade shoots it. Curves just left. Allende Batista able to scoop it up. And now sent back up. Still danger here. Plays it wide. Shoots it towards the box. Scooped up by Allende Batista. He'll roll it to his defender to his right. He'll send it up towards the midfield. And now Agnaldo Hermano will pick it up. Here's Lucas Glade. Sends it over to Iago Rodriguez. And now this is sent over wide to Aiden Tross. Good ball movement here from the Eagles. This one is lobbed up towards the left side, headed away by GCU. Now the Eagles regain possession. Playing it on the wing. Sent over to the right side. Aiden Tross is there, but is unable to grab it as it's intercepted by the Lions. Passes it back to Hermano. Plays it wide. Milligris trying to fight for possession back. Whistle blows. Be a free kick here for GCU. No card awarded. Colby Johnson, the official for tonight's game, discussing with a GCU Lion on that last play. It's Allende Batista who will be taking the free kick as Haley signals his players from the sideline. He wants him downfield. Bautista sends it downfield. Tries to find a lion. It finds an eagle instead. Now the two teams fighting for possession. The Eagles trying to get it. Sends it the other way. This one looks like it could roll out of play, and it does. Will be a throw-in. Well, the Eagles, they are 7-0 all-time versus Georgian Court at Lomoy Field. They're unbeaten at home. They've also allowed the fewest goals in the CACC this season, only 8 allowed. No other team has fewer than 15 goals allowed this season in the CACC. This defense is tough. That's a testament to the defense and, of course, the goalie, Leopold Defoe. This team is tough to get past, as this one is played on the wing wide. And now back through the middle. Kicked over to Aiden Tross. Now Tross might look to cross. He does, but it's deflected away. Tries to regain possession. Unable to do so before it ends up rolling out. It's a corner kick here for the Eagles. Their last matchup against Georgian Court was on October 26th of last season. That was a 4-1 victory. That was in Lakewood, New Jersey. They've won 5 straight games against Georgian Court, as this one is kicked away. And the whistle blows. The player down and might have an injury here. Colby Johnson, the official for tonight's matchup, is going to check on him, make sure he's okay. The Eagles, like I said, have won 5 straight matches versus Georgian Court, and they're unbeaten in 8 of their last 9. Only 1 tie, 1 loss coming in those. 8 wins. They're 8-1-1 in their last 10 meetings. And that dates back to their first matchup, which was a 2-0 victory for the Eagles back on October the 19th, 2013. So fairly recent, their relationship with each other. So the Eagles are going to try to get something going here. GCU trying to stop him, and that'll end up going out of play before he's able to send it back. Post. Here's Iago Rodriguez. Now Dufault. Sends this one to the midfield. Fighting for possession, the two sides. GCU sends this one wide over on the right side as the sun pokes out for the first time this day. Perfect time for the sun to come out on this, what was chilly afternoon. Maybe this will bring some heat here in Lemoy. Sends this one up wide left. Trying to dribble past his defender. This will end up kicking off the defender and rolling out of play for a throw-in. Passes this one inside near the box. Kicked away by the Lions. Lions trying to clear it. Agnaldo Hermano regains possession for post. Plays it wide. Milagris ends up rolling out of bounds. This will be a corner kick for post. Golden opportunity to score here for the Eagles in the first half. Just under 30 minutes remain. Still plenty of time for both sides. The Eagles will look to try to get going early. This one is sent towards the inside. And now just outside the box, it'll find its way over towards the free kick area of the box. And now the GCU Lions will take it back the other way. This is a counterattack going quickly. It's a 2-on-1 now. Shot on goal. Deflected by the defender. Looking for the clearance. They'll get it. That was a good chance for GCU there. They are unable to capitalize. That defense didn't even let that ball see Leopold Defoe's hands. Now the Lions attacking again. Playing it wide. Passes it in and then gets sent away. Whistle blows. This will be a foul. No card awarded. It's Colby Johnson saying this is a foul. He's going to take a free kick. And he sends that one over left side. They're taking it slower this time. Iago Rodriguez sends this one up towards the middle. GCU now regaining possession. Plays it back. Sends it up. Good through pass there from the Lions. This is going to be a crossing opportunity. He tries to send it into the box. He gives it a little bit too much oomph. GCU trying to stick with it. As that one was sent, but right into another GCU attacker. Deflected off of him, and it'll go out. It's a throw-in for the Eagles. That one right through the midfield. Now playing it back. Here's GCU. Plays it up and back. Good ball movement here from the Lions. He'll play it wide. Taken away by the Eagles. Here's now Agnaldo Hermano. Back to Defoe. 25 minutes remain. Here's Hermano. Sends it over to Iago Rodriguez. Now here's Lucas Fernandez. Fernandez with a little flick back. Tries to pass it over, but deflected off of a GCU defender. Now here's Rodriguez. Sends it up to Fernandez. Scuffling in the midfield as the whistle blows. Players are down. It'll be a free kick. Now Tross. Sends it over towards the left side. Here's Fernandez. Dribbling past his defender. He'll play it towards the box. Tross trying to track this one down. Plays it back towards the midfield. GCU passing it around. This one will be just tapped out of play, but no, taken away by a Lion. So he sends this one up through the midfield. Foul called. Whistle blows. There'll be a player down. Definitely will be a free kick here. We inch it closer to 20 minutes on that clock remaining. GCU getting set. He'll kick this one over towards the outside of the box, but it's sent back. Still dangerous. Here's Felix Cramper. Now into the midfield, sends it over towards the right side, but it's kicked away. Fighting for possession on that left side. Playing it through the midfield now. Now playing it on that left side. It's Matthias Milligris. Now Lucas Glede. Back to Milligris. Little flick pass to Glade, who flicks it in towards the box, but it's now taken away by GCU. They're trying to get it back on the other side. No. Taken back by the Eagles. Here's Armano. Sends it up on that right wing. Whistle will blow. The horn will blow. That means substitutions will come on in. A substitution for Haley's side. It'll be Sammy Sharafamal coming on in for Post. This is played back towards the midfield. Oh, and now GCU's got a chance, but it's taken away by the Eagles. Passes it back. Here's Iago Rodriguez. Plays it back to Rodriguez. Whistle blows. That's going to be a free kick. Under 20 minutes remain. It was Lucas Glade who came out for Sammy Sharafamal. This one is now playing wide. Back in towards the middle. GCU looking for a chance. Taken away by Post. Fernandez plays it back. Plays it over to Aiden Tross, the junior forward. This could be an opportunity for GCU. Sent away. Whistle blows. That'll be a foul. It's going to be on the Lions. They'll be giving a free kick to the Eagles. Now here's Fernandez. Back to Rodriguez. This one is lobbed up over in Fernandez's direction. Good ball movement here. Taken away by the Lions. Now this is a chance for them. This is a 2-on-3. They'll slow it down and allow more players to come. Now this is a full-on defense. They tried to get it quicker, but they allowed more players to come back towards the box, and this ended up being a full post defense in their sights. Post able to grab it. Now Fernandez sends it back to Rodriguez. Good passing here from the Eagles. Pablo Tenorio now. He scored the first goal in the last match versus Caldwell. That came just minutes into the first half. Foul called. Free kick awarded to Post. They're going to do that again. The clock needed to be reset. Take two on this free kick. Colby Johnson, the official, talking to one of the GCU Lions players. And now there's the free kick passed off. Plays it into the box. Right into the arms of Allende Bautista. Bautista will roll it. And kick it away. Eagles throwing. Here's Post. Sends it up towards the middle to Tenorio. Whistle blows. Advantage played? No whistle. Advantage played. This one is sent towards that wide left wing. Fernandez is there. Tries to dribble past his defender. He'll cross this one in. A header will go just wide. That was a good chance there. A nice cross from Fernandez, but nothing able to come of it. That was a great chance. That was actually tipped out by Bautista. It's going to be a corner. Corner is sent inside and kicked away. Now on the wing, he'll try it again. Plays it on his left side. Now inwards, back towards the right wing. Oh, and now GCU has got it on a counterattack. This is a good counterattack from them. It's a 2v1. Shot. They can't get a shot off. Whistle will blow. Tries to go for the slide tackle, but the whistle was blown, and that was... looks to be inside the box. They have a player down. This could be a penalty. GCU ran off for the races. And it ended up being a 2v1 attack. And they had passed it towards the inside. They went to go for it. Now, this is actually going to be a foul on GCU. So, is post ball. And now they have possession. Here's Fernandez. Sends it over to his right side. Now GCU kicks it back towards the middle. And now back towards his left back. Good passing here. Trying to get this ball back through the midfield. And he does, sends it towards the box. Taken away by Post. They trade possession. Now Post going with a little counter attack here. That one is kicked out. It'll be a throw in. Plays it through the midfield and over towards that wing. And that'll end up trickling out of play for a throw-in. Eagles will play this one towards the interior. From just outside the penalty box. Trying to get it in towards the box. The whistle does blow. The Eagles were trying to play a little bit more aggressive. They were trying to get it in towards the box closer. They were just outside of the box, and they wanted a better look. There's a lot of GCU defenders in the way, and they unable to do so, and the whistle does blow. And just about 12 minutes remain in this first half. Still scoreless here. This is, of course, different a little bit from the last time that we saw the Eagles, in which they were up nearly 2-0 already up to this point. The first goal coming within the first few minutes, and the second goal coming 90 seconds after a substitution towards the end of the first half. Those 2 goals would be the only 2 in that matchup. Of course, they would finish that match earlier this week 2-0, winning that game versus Caldwell. As they're passing this around, sitting and hovering around 11 minutes remaining. Playing this one back up through the midfield. Now back up. This is a through ball that's pretty good. Taken away via the slide tackle. Post keeping it in. Now Agnaldo Armano signaling. Here's Leopold Dufault passing it off to Iago Rodriguez. Now they're getting it up to Pablo Tenorio, who will send it up through the midfield. Now this could be something brewing here for Post. Plays it wide on the left side. Fernandez crosses it. It's a little off. A little off target. He tries to get a good cross in there, but it was sent away by GCU. Now GCU looking for a chance to clear this. Playing it wide on the wing. Will go out of play. And now back in is GCU. They'll play it back through the middle. Now under 10 minutes remaining, they're playing it wide. GCU on the offense. Sends this one via the lob into the box. Tries to head it away, now kicked away. Still fighting. This is still dangerous. Now tries to cross it over, but can't find anybody. GCU ends up picking it back up just before it goes out. Still dangerous wide. It plays it back into the box. Kicked away. Good clearance there from the Eagles. Plays it back up wide. GCU playing aggressive. They want a goal. And that's going to be the horn blown. It means we're going to have some substitutions, 2 for Post and 1 for GCU. Couple of fresh legs for both sides coming on in, and maybe for both coaches a chance to hopefully open up the scoring before halftime. And 8:30 is what the time remaining left on the clock is in this chilly afternoon, mostly cloudy here, 51 degrees. Fans around me have their jackets on, their hand warmers ready. As Agnaldo Armano sends this one into the stands. So it'll be a throw-in. That sun is poking out, though, but, you know, everybody's got their winter jackets on. They got beanies on. They've got gloves on. Everybody's trying to stay warm here on this chilly fall afternoon on the 1st of November. That winter weather in New England is certainly making its presence known. You hear Dino Rosso on the sidelines. He's communicating with his players where he wants them. When this chance, with this free kick, clock's still running and down to 7:15 left. Sent into the box. Headed away by the Eagles. Oh, now this is a good counterattack. He's got pace. Slows it down, sends it over towards the right side. Taken away by the Lions. Now regaining possession is the Eagles. They're taking this one slow. Sanyin passes this one off. Now sent, lobbed, but they can't find anybody. It's Allende Bautista is who they find. He scoops this one up as we approach 5 minutes. Post playing aggressive. This one is deflected off of a post player. So we'll go out of play for a throw-in. GCU playing it back through the middle. Taking their time with it. Now it's post. Whistle will blow. That's going to be a foul. Be a post-University free kick here. They're going to play this one through the middle. Sends it over towards the left wing. Now they're playing it wide. They've got a chance here to do something special. That's sent away by GCU. Taken back by the Eagles. Here's Agnaldo Armano. Eagles with it still. Iago Rodriguez passes it back. Now it's Agnaldo Armano. Plays it up. Over on that wing. Now this could be an opportunity here. Shot. Deflected. A good shot on goal, but deflected away. It'll be a goal kick for Allende Bautista, who passed it off to his defender. Still dangerous. Less than 4 minutes now remaining. Now back in the midfield. It's Agnaldo Armano. Plays it up on that left wing. It ends up going out of play. Be a throw-in for the Lions. Playing it back up towards posts end of the field. That'll roll out of play. Throw-in. Plays this one close. That'll end up going out again. This will be a corner for GCU. And around 2:30 left, so good opportunity for the Lions to get ahead here. This one is kicked in into the arms of Leopold Defoe. He sends this one quickly into the midfield. Playing it wide. Now they'll pass it back up, taken away by GCU. Now back through the middle. They'll play it on the wing. Good opportunity here. Tries to send it into the box, but it's kicked away, deflected off of a GCU defender. Now they're going to go the other way. This could be a chance. Passes it in, but it's taken away by the Eagles. Great defense there from Post. Now it's Marcelo Michel. Here's Michel. Now Tross. Just about a minute left in this half. Place it on the wing. This could be an opportunity now. GCU has it. Tries to play it back up now. It's Iago Rodriguez. Playing it through the middle on the outside of the box. Taken away by GCU. Now they've got it. They're going to go back the other way. This is a through ball. They can't find his attacker, though. Taken away by the Eagles. Quick throw in here. Now it's the Eagles taking it the other way. He'll send this one up on the wing, taken away by GCU, who's going to kick it away into Leopold Defoe's possession, which will end this first half of soccer. It is a 0-0 tie here at Lamoille Field after one half. Nothing going for either side so far. We'll take a break, come back, and watch second half action of this CACC battle. This has been Anthony Altamirano on the play-by-play. We'll take a break, come right back. You're watching the CACC Network. And we welcome you back into the CACC network for a CACC battle between the Georgian Court Lions and the Post University Eagles. Well, if you're just joining us for the second half matchup here in Connecticut, they are tied 0-0. No goals in the first half. Plenty of offense, though, and great defense as well. We are expecting high things coming from both sides in the second half. Personally, I'm expecting aggressive offenses from both sides as they press for wins that they both want. Well, for Post, they're looking to stay top two in their conference. They're number one right now and are looking to stay there with a win and solidify some momentum coming into the CACC postseason tournament. And for Post, they have finished top two in their conference in 9 of their last 13 seasons. So they know what it takes to remain atop. Also, one of the best defenses in this league. And for Georgian Court, they're trying to get back into the playoff race. Right now, they are just on the outside of things. Well, they're actually right in the thick of it, I should say. They're 5th. And they're looking to maybe solidify and clinch with a win. They don't want to end up on the outside. Things can change quickly in the CACC. Only 8 teams do go through to the tournament. As that ball will go out of play. Things are underway for us in the second half here at Lemoy Field on this chilly Saturday afternoon. Rather Saturday evening. Now to this point, and it's senior day here for our post-university seniors and graduate students as well. Celebration for them on the field. In pregame, we saw them with their families and, of course, fellow players and coaches, and it's a special night for everyone involved on all sides. It's a fun and momentous occasion. The GCU will have a free kick here. As you see, Colby Johnson, the official for tonight's match, is talking to a couple of Post players on the wall. It's a 2-man wall they're setting up. It's coming from the left side, this free kick, very much outside the box as he'll scoop this one in, and Defoe will just punch this one out of the way. Still danger to be played, and this one this time headed away. Defoe, we mentioned, one of the best goalies in the CACC, and that's not changed. He's got an .887 save percentage, which is good for second best in this conference coming into this matchup. As he'll pass this one over to his defense. He's also got 5 clean sheets this season. That is good for most in the CACC. His most recent clean sheet coming in the last matchup earlier this week against Caldwell. 2-0 victory for your Post Eagles as the whistle blows. Be a free kick. And the trainer's going to come out. We have a player down. We hope everything's okay. The trainer's going to come out and take a look at him, but very early on in this second half, and of course for Georgian Court, they have some milestones on the watch. Dino Rosso is seeking his 100th career win with Georgian Court. He's got 99 coming into this one, a momentous occasion for him if he's able to get it done. He's got a career record of 99 wins, 102 losses, and 26 ties in 12 and almost 13 seasons. This is his 13th season, so about 12 and 3/4 a season with Georgian Court. He was named the first head coach of men's soccer at Georgian Court in August of 2012. They've never had another head coach. He hails out of Hamilton, Ontario, in Canada. He's led the Lions to the CACC tournament 8 times in his last 9 seasons. And himself, he was a former player. Played 14 seasons in the Hamilton Premier Division, which is the highest level of play in Ontario. He knows what it's like to be out there on the field. As Allende Bautista handles this one. He'll send this one towards the midfield. Post will grab possession now. That one will roll out of play. Ted Haley, also a former player. He also knows what it's like. 2 former players turned head coaches out on the field today at Lemoyne. Of course, Haley in his 21st season with the university. And he's got over 216 wins. He's a 4-time CACC Coach of the Year. And here's Agnaldo Hermano. Passing it off to Defoe, who will keep passing it around. Good ball movement here from Haley's side. Haley himself, he played, in college, and he graduated, of course, from Charleston in 1997. Also played pro ball. He played 7 seasons in A-League, a feeder league to Major League Soccer. Post keeping, passing it around. Haley knows what it's like, and so does Rosso. They both know what it's like to be out there. Haley, of course, now a head coach here for 21 seasons, and his college head coach, Ralph Lundy, he told me earlier this year, played a big part in him becoming a coach himself. And he also tells me that, quote, I hope I have the ability to influence my guys the way that my coaches, Ralph Lundy and Dave Farrell, were able to influence me. As Bautista sends that one out, and it'll be a throw-in. I had a great conversation with Haley earlier in the year, and he told me a lot about his past and, of course, his college and playing career, but as well as what inspired him to become a head coach, how he feeds into this philosophy of culture and making the locker room more about culture instead of, negative things. It's always a positive or a lesson learned with Haley. And, we could see that. Never missed a postseason. The culture is obviously great. They've never missed a postseason. This is their best start in program history. And there's something to be said about what goes on in the locker room. Good things, obviously. And he says that he preaches family ties. He wants them to see each other as family more than just teammates. And that's really huge, honestly. When you're in a locker room and people are preaching family, these are guys who are going to have your back day in and day out. And they're going to go to bat for you. And if your coaches see you like that, they're going to go to bat for you too. And you can sure believe that you're going to go to bat for your coaches. It's a great environment to be a part of. This one is crossed in. Tries to head it and gets headed away. Still dangerous, though. Whistle blows. This looks like it's on Agnaldo Hermano, and it is. Foul called. And the ref is signaling. Colby Johnson, the official for today's game, is signaling an elbow may have come in contact. He's saying Agnaldo Hermano may have elbowed a player when he was trying to go for that header. Obviously by mistake. But nevertheless a foul. And we play on. This one is sent over on the wing. GCU might have a chance to do something here. This one's played back, taken away by Post. And they'll send this one over by the midfield. Post trying to move that ball around. There's Defoe. Now running it up on the opposition. Plays it over left side. Now through the middle, out just outside the box. Oh, he tries to extend it. He doesn't want to extend too much. He doesn't want to hyperextend anything, but this is taken now the other way. Now on the left wing, GCU with a chance. They'll send it into the box, kicked away as it goes right into the possession of a post player. And that shot almost goes in. This one gets right into the arms of Defoe. Able to snag that up, and he'll allow his players to move up the field. Passing it around, the Eagles. Here's Defoe. Now they'll play it up towards the midfield. Fernandez. Plays it back. This one is lobbed over to the left side. Sent back through the midfield. Here's Agnaldo Romano. Lucas Fernandez. This one is played up. Taken away by the Eagles. Defoe able to grab that one. Now this is played over towards Agnaldo Romano. GCU tried to intercept there, unable to do so. Now Aiden Tross. Playing it back up, Fernandez. Plays it wide. Over in the corner. They'll look to cross. Taken away by GCU. Now they'll take it back the other way. Oh, now this is a chance for GCU. He dribbles to his right, takes a shot. Good block there from Defoe. Good reaction time. He's able to snag that one. He doesn't have the most clean sheets in the CACC for nothing. He blocks that one. And now Lucas Fernandez. Passing it around. Plays it back through the midfield. Now on the wing. Well, you could see the excitement when he saved that from the bench, and of course on the field you could see that, and that just goes back to, of course, what we were talking about earlier with, Ted Haley and just how that locker room environment is. And it's, what he told me was just do the right thing. And, the fact that we trust our players. And that's how he helps athletes grow, not only on the field, but beyond the field, beyond soccer. And it's important to him that he told me that they want tremendous footballers, but they will not sacrifice their locker room. And that's a fair assessment from him. And you can see it again, just the way that they're playing. They play such big team football. And you can tell. And they've got great passing going on as GCU and Rosso's side taking it over. Inching closer towards the box. Taken back by Post. They'll play it wide. Now back to Defoe. Good ball movement here from the Eagles, passing it around. They'll play it through the middle. Oh, now this could be an opportunity for Post. Now he'll play it wide on the wing. Sticking with it. Dribbling around his defenders. A shot on goal. Oh, he's just missed it. I can't believe it. Hey, he's just missed it. He knows it. Almost goes in just wide of the post. And you saw he took that extra dribble in the box. As soon as he gets in the box, he takes that extra dribble, moves it from his left foot to his right foot, and then back over to the left, sets up a shot, tries to take it, but he just goes wide. And it'll be a free kick, a corner kick. And Allende Batista will end up with it. That was a great opportunity for the Eagles there, but unfortunately nothing comes of it. It was Matthias Milligris, and he knew it. Now GCU will take a shot, and that will end up way wide. That one goes very left of the goal post, and now the horn blows, so we'll have some substitutions. Coming on for both sides. Here's the Eagles. Plays it through the middle. Now playing it wide. Passes it into the box. This is an opportunity. Shot on goal, deflected away. That was another good opportunity. Post still playing that aggressive offense. They're looking for their opening goal of this contest. It's going to be a corner. Plays this one inside. Batista is having trouble. Ends up getting it, though. He had some trouble grabbing it off the initial kick, but was able to reestablish himself and grab it the second time. Less than 30 minutes in this contest. Batista sends this one up the midfield. And it'll roll all the way to Defoe. Passes it off to Armano. Passing it around are the Eagles. Good ball movement here from Post. Here's Tross. Tross lays it on the left side. Sends it over. Now GCU. Oh, now GCU's going for it. This is a good opportunity for them. They're going to try to play it wide, getting it into the box. That is deflected away. Still with possession. Scooped up by Leopold Defoe. Now here's Defoe again. Back up through the middle. Playing it up through the midfield. Now over to Lucas Fernandez. Fernandez with a nice through ball, intercepted by the Lions. Now they're going to take this one back the other way. Trying to play it through the midfield. Whistle blows. That'll be a foul. Free kick for the Lions of Georgian court. This will be Felix Kramper, hailing from Germany, the 6'4" defender. Here's the freshman with the free kick. Sends it up and tries to get it into the box. This will end up rolling out of play. And some substitutions will come on. Lucas Fernandez will come off for Ted Haley's side, and on comes on Pablo Tenorio. This one is lobbed over right side. Aiden Tross able to grab it with his head. Now Arnaldo Hermano. Now here's GCU. They're going to look for an opportunity trying to play it wide. Shot on goal. Picked up by Leopold Defoe. He's going to quickly get that out there. Rolling it. GCU applying pressure. Post playing it back. Now they're playing it left side. Sticking with the backs. Now up to the midfielders. Now here's Pablo Tenorio to Aiden Tross. Now to Sammy Sharafamal. Here's Armano. Good ball movement from the Eagles. That'll go out. Now here's GCU. Playing it up. Whistle blows. That'll be a free kick. Quickly, they'll get it off. Now Aiden Tross on the wing. Let's see what he does here. He passes it over. Now they're trying to get it towards the left wing. Played up to the left winger. Played back to the midfield. Over to Agnaldo Hermano now on the right side. Played through the corner. Back to Hermano. Now back towards the middle. Taken away by GCU. GCU now on the counterattack. They've got a chance to go here. Going downfield, Agnaldo Hermano catches up to him, though. Whistle does blow. Couple of substitutions are awaiting to come on. Free kick for post. Tenorio. Playing it through the midfield. Now back playing right side. That one will end up going out. Now some substitutions for both sides going to come on. About 22 minutes remaining in this contest. Still looking for the first goal. Armano will end up hitting this one out of play. Now fighting for possession on the wing. It's Armano with it. And he's in the corner. He's trying to get it out of that area, and it'll end up rolling out of play. Goal kick for the Eagles. This one's sent over to Aiden Truss. Now Tenorio fighting for it. 4 GCU defenders on Tenorio. They're able to kick it the other way. This one will go out. Slide tackle from Armano. Be a foul call. Whistle blows. They're going to make sure he's all right. Be a throw in here. That will go out again. Another throw in. So it'll be a long throw, and he tries to get it into the box. Kicked away by Armano. Still danger here. Oh, now this could be an opportunity. They'll slow it down. Eagles on the counterattack. Playing it on the left wing. He's got options here. Sends it over, but it's deflected and goes out of play. This will be a corner kick. Sends this one on the inside of the box. Nobody's able to come up with it, though. That'll end up trickling out of play. Be a goal kick. Plays this one up through the middle. Georgian court. Whistle blows. Be a throw-in now for the Eagles. Now here's Agnaldo Armano. Plays it up. Now here's Bautista. Bautista just one save away from entering the all-time top 5 on Georgian court men's soccer saves. He was 3 away entering today. He has 2 up to this point. Now here's the Eagles. Playing it up. Here's Pablo Tenorio. Sends it over to Aiden Tross. Tross back to Tenorio. Now Agnaldo Hermano. Whistle blows. Be a foul called. Free kick be taken by Sami Sharaf Amal of the Eagles. Sharaf Amal getting set. He's got a lot of distance to make up here. He'll send this one in towards the left side of the box. Headed away by the Lions. Now the Lions are going to go on a counterattack. That through ball, though, will end up going to a post defender. DeVoe will snag that. Now the Eagles on the left wing. This one getting sent back the other way through the midfield. Plays it back up. This is trouble now. Plays it over. Just outside the box. Now on the wing. Taken away by GCU. Now they're going to go on the counterattack. They're going to slow it down now. That'll be a foul called. Free kick awarded to the Lions. And now the head official, Colby Johnson, is going to have a little chat with Dino Rosso on that last play. Signals a foul towards the press box. No card awarded. Just a clean foul for the 6'4" German freshman, Felix Kramper. Just in and around 15 and a half minutes remain in this contest. Kramper getting set. Shoots this one over into the box. Headed away by the Eagles. Now looking for the clearance. GCU on the counterattack. This is actually going to be called a foul. Whistle blows. Free kick. This one is in closer territory. This could be dangerous here. On the right side. Closer to 10 feet, maybe 9 away from the box. Shoots this one into the box, right into the arms of Defoe. He quickly throws this one out. And now Post is on a counterattack. This is a good opportunity for them. Tries to lift this one over to the left side. This one goes a little bit over his head. Now they're going to have to slow it down. They do regain possession. Playing this one through the midfield. Now back towards Agnaldo Hermano. Hermano looking for options. He sends it to his right. Now they're playing this one on the wing. Back towards Sami Sharaf Amal. Here's Hermano. Now back. Post defense pushing it up towards the midfield. GCU now on the counterattack. This is a chip pass on the right side on the wing. Gets this one over into the box, just over his head though. Still dangerous. They have a chance here. This one is a shot. Tries to get it into the top right corner, but Defoe easily able to grab that one. No trouble there. Playing this one up back towards the midfield. Post now just bringing it past the half point. Bringing it up on the right wing. Looking for options. Settles, crosses it in. Finds his man. Can't do anything with it. They regain possession. Shot on goal. It goes in! What a strike! Luis Rodriguez with a screamer. Post up 1-0. Post up early, 1-0 now. Time winding down around 13 minutes. They'll play it up now. They want another. This is a good opportunity for them. Plays it over. Now Aiden Tross. He'll cross it in. Shot on goal. Oh, he just misses it. Yendi Pontista will take this goal kick. Now back over into the midfield. Plays it back. GCU applying pressure. This one will roll out. Throw in for the Lions. Couple of substitutions will come on in for both sides. $11 will remain. The Eagles lead it 1-0 after the Luis Rodriguez goal. And now here's a chance for another. Sharafa Maltatras. They'll get this one up near the box. Taken back by GCU. Sent over to the right side. Now Defoe scoops that up. Played over. Now this could be a chance. Plays it back towards the midfield. Playing on the wing. Less than 10 minutes remain. This one is sent up towards the box. GCU is there. Take it away now. Aiden Tross will take it himself. Advantage played. This one played on the wing. Throw in for the Lions. Now here's Tross. Played over on the left side. Well, for Georgian Court, they have one more game, and it's next Thursday. Holy Family. Yeah, that'll be at home for them in Lakewood, New Jersey. That'll be at 3 p.m. And they'll take on them in their final match of the season. Some substitutions will come on in. And for Post, they'll play one more, this time on the road. It'll be Tuesday, the 4th of November at 3 p.m. against Bentley University. That'll be in Massachusetts. Those are their last matches for each team just ahead of the CACC tournament. And the final, of course, will be hosted here at Lamoille Field in Waterbury, Connecticut. As GCU gets this one in towards the box, and it's sent away. Exciting times for both teams with the CACC tournament approaching, and that will, of course, kick off Sunday, November the 9th. Catch all the action on the CACC network. This one is into the midfield. Well, the score remains the way it is. The Eagles will win a 5th straight game, extending their longest win streak of the season. And they will have won back-to-back games at home, also extending a win streak. It'll be 3-0-4 will be their final home record if they win. That one is out of play. Whistle blows. Well, for the Lions, it'll be their 5th loss on the road, and it'll be 2-5-2 for them to finish off their road record in the 2025 regular season campaign. Free kick here for GCU. Up at around 6 minutes. Well, this will be Post's 6th straight win against Georgian Court and 7th straight at home. And technically it would be their 8th straight at Lemoyne. Of course, one of those was counted as a neutral site. So in true home games, this will be their 7th straight, but their 8th straight, and they'll be undefeated 8-0 at Lemoyne Field. All time against Georgian Court, this will be their 6th straight win. They would improve to 13-1-1. The 6th straight win would extend their longest win streak, which they are currently in. It's 5 games. Time dwindling down. Here's GCU. Bautista way out of his goal right now. He's coming up to try to help, and he's playing a support role that's very dangerous in a close game like this. Playing it on the wing, crosses it in, kicked away. Trying to stick with it. That is going to be a whistle blown. Foul called on GCU. We have a player down on the field. To be a timeout called by the ref. 4:29 remain in this contest. Post looking for their 5th straight win. Now playing it through the midfield. Here's GCU. Crosses it in. And it is intercepted by an Eagle. This is a good counterattack for Post. They take it the other way. They're going to slow it down. Will go out of play. 3:30 left. This one is sent over to Agnaldo Armano. He lobs this one up over in Aiden Tross's direction. Whistle blows. Offside the call. Bautista will take it himself. Sends this one the other way. This one is lobbed up in towards the box, right into the possession and arms of Leopold Defoe. This one is sent up towards the midfield. Played back. Taking their time with it. Hermano sends this one up. Out of play. Here's GCU. Playing it wide right, excuse me. Headed away. Passing it back and forth. They'll play it wide. Just around 90 seconds remain. GCU taking their time with it. Playing it in the middle. Now wide right, crossing it into the box, now headed away by the Eagles. Still dangerous. GCU trying to apply pressure. He'll kick this one over into the box. Now sent back. Oh, now here's Post. On the counterattack, they're going to slow it down just a little bit. He sends it over to his right side. Eden Tross heads it. Time dwindling down. GCU desperately trying to get a goal in. They're going to send this one into the box. Tries to go for a header, will end up passing it. Now they'll try to maintain it. This one kicked away, and that could seal it. Time still winding down. That was a great tackle. Ted Haley and Luis Figueroa hugging on the sideline. They've done it. Post wins this one narrowly 1-0 and keeps themselves perfect at home, unbeaten through the entire 2025 regular season and continuing their best start in program history. They'll look to complete this unbeaten streak and go completely unbeaten against Bentley next week on Tuesday. For now, the lone goal from Luis Rodriguez, the decider, a 1-0 victory for Post. Take a break, come back. You're watching the CACC Network. All right, back here on the CACC Network, Anthony Altamirano side by side with Luis Rodriguez. Luis, take me through that moment when you scored that goal in the late stages of this one.
Well, I think it was a pretty nice goal, to be honest. Was well played for the team. I'm really happy. Another goal, another win. That's the most important thing.
Absolutely. What was going through your mind when you were receiving that ball off that last touch?
Well, I just, when I received the ball, I saw the goal and I said, no, I'm going to shoot for sure. So I'm lucky that went in. So I'm pretty happy.
Absolutely. And what a capper for your season. Of course, you guys stay unbeaten through the whole season, but especially at home, you finish your 2025 campaign unbeaten. What does that mean to you and the guys?
Well, of course, the goal is to win every single match when we can't win. When you cannot win, at least we try not to lose. And what's happened, like we're unbeaten, is a really good accomplishment for the team, for us. We keep going and we want to just thinking about the next game and try to win.
Yeah, absolutely. Your next game next Tuesday against Bentley. Any thoughts on that game?
It's going to be a tough one. Like every single match, it's going to be a really tough team. Really strong in a physical way. So, but I think we're ready and looking forward to it.
Obviously, you guys clinched a spot in the CACC postseason and maybe a spot in the Division II tournament for the NCAA. What does that mean for you guys, knowing that this isn't it for you guys after Tuesday?
Yeah, so of course we want to win the championship. That's what you fight for. Like in this school, at Post University, we always try to win the championship. So we go for it. Like start, of course. Step by step, but the main goal is to win everything.
Thank you so much, Luis. Great stuff today, and best of luck to you and the guys.
Thank you so much. Okay. Can I take?
From the CACC Network, Anthony Altamirano, my whole broadcast crew signing off for today's game. We thank you for watching today's matchup between Post University and the Eagles, taking a 1-0 victory over Georgian Court. Thank you to Luis Rodriguez for joining us post-game. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a good night.